My boyfriend's mom sent her friend to my work demanding free services because we're family, and now his mom is bullying me for refusing, and I have no clue how to tell my boyfriend without causing a bigger mess. I, 19 female, have been dating my boyfriend Nate, 19 male, for a year and a half. Things have been really good and he is my best friend. I also get along really well with his family as he does with mine. I go to a cosmetology school currently and I hope to become a hairstylist in the future. I have done my family's hair as well as my boyfriend's family for free when I am free. For example, I did my boyfriend's little sister's hair for her junior prom and have done his mom's twice for weddings. I do not charge them because I am not on the clock and because I don't want to accept their money when I offered to help in the first place. On Saturday, I had a woman come into my school/salon and ask for me to do her hair. For some info, students at my school are allowed to do people's hair or people can come into the salon and get their hair done by students. The prices are a lot lower. Think instead of a $50 treatment, it would only be like $14, but obviously, are done by newer, less experienced stylists. We do get a lot of customers, most of my friends come in and sometimes even my boyfriend. So anyways, the lady comes in and asks for me. I wasn't working on anyone so I gladly helped her out. We ended up doing a full scalp treatment plus a cut and blow up plus styling. For salons in my area, his would be anywhere between $60 and $80. At the place I work at, this was only $20. When she was all finished, I brought her to the front and gave her the total. She looked at me and said, "Aren't you Nate's girlfriend?" I didn't know who this woman was but I said, "Oh yes, I am." She then said, "Nate's mom said you work here and you don't charge family members." I didn't bring any money. Again, I have no idea who this woman is and I have never said anything close to that. I told her that I am currently a student and do work here, but our school and company does charge. She was like, "No, I just spoke with her and she says you do family and friends' hair for free." I told her that while I have done some family's hair as well as my boyfriend's family's hair for free, I have done it at their or my house when I am off the clock. No matter what I told her, she would not listen and my teacher and salon owner had to come forward and help the lady. She basically told my manager that I said I have a family discount and now I'm making her pay even though I told her she didn't have to. Thankfully, my manager heard our entire conversation before she came over and basically told her that's not true. The woman did have money and threw a $20 bill on the counter before she walked out. I apologized to my teacher but she told me not to worry. About an hour later, my boyfriend's mom showed up. I was working the counter at this time so I was free to talk to her. I was about to tell her about the woman from earlier but she kind of started talking right away. She said, "Not even a hi beforehand, my friend just told me what happened, I'm not sure what to tell her." I told her I wasn't sure what she meant and told her what happened. Apparently, she knew what happened and everything that lady told me was true. To summarize, my boyfriend's mom was talking to her friend, the lady, about where to get their hair done. She told her friend about me and how I do hair at a salon for a cheap price. She then told her friend to tell me that she knows my boyfriend's family and that I wouldn't charge her. I said to her that I have no control over prices and that I have never done work for free. She told me that I do her and her daughter's hair all the time for free and that she assumed I'd be nice enough to lend a hand to other people they are close with. I told her I don't know why she would assume that as this is my job and I'm still in school. I also told her that the times I've done her and her daughter's hair, I've done it at their houses when I wasn't currently at school. She ended the conversation by saying that I'm just a student and she doesn't understand why I would still need to get paid when I still have a lot to work on. She said Nate says a lot of sweet things about you and I was really looking forward to other people meeting you. I now have to go around telling my friends that you are actually sweet and we do actually like you. But it's fine, I guess I'll see you soon, and then she left. The entire time she was very passive-aggressive and very fake nice or fake understanding. I'm honestly at a loss for words right now. Throughout my entire time dating Nate, I have never once gotten the impression that she didn't like me, and she's never acted like this to me before. I'm supposed to have dinner with him and his family on Wednesday, but I'm not really sure I want to go anymore. I don't really want to see her and I feel a bit awkward and uncomfortable. Nate has been at a tournament all weekend so I haven't gotten the chance to tell him what happened. I don't know how to tell him or how he's going to react. I don't know how to go about this or if I am overreacting. How do I bring it up to him? Minor update a few hours later. My boyfriend sent me a text and asked if we could talk. He got home from his tournament and came over to my place. This morning, his mom sent him a text about the situation. They had a whole conversation where she had said a very fabricated story, as many of you said, about what happened. My boyfriend sent back a response along the lines of, "Why did you expect it to be free? She has never done that before?" She blew up at this and sent him a bunch of texts saying that throughout our entire relationship, she hated me and does not want us together because I am tearing their family apart. My boyfriend was very upset when he showed me the messages and told me to not believe them. I told him about the post and he read through it as well as all the comments. We are going to speak more about it later. He is taking a nap right now because he was playing like all weekend, but he said he has been having a lot of trouble with his family and mom for a while. Things have been very rocky between them and this was just the final straw. After he wakes up we are going to talk about it. As for the party, we are still going to go. I did not mention it before, but this is like his family tradition party. Wednesday is the only time all of his extended family can all meet at the same place. I have gotten really close with the other relatives and I do not want his mom to ruin a potentially good time. As for now, my boyfriend and I are going to chill for the rest of the day. I might make an update after Wednesday or if anything more happens. I have work tomorrow and am planning on speaking to my teacher. Not sure what to do or say on Wednesday or if I even bring it up. Update 2 weeks later. Hello. I was planning on giving an update about what happened, but a lot happened since my original post, so I haven't been able to get on here. First off, thank you to everyone who commented with advice and support. My boyfriend and I read through every comment and we appreciate you all. Another thing, I spoke to my manager/teacher after what had happened and basically read my initial post. She was very understanding and told me that nothing that happened was my fault, and I have never given anyone the impression that I would do side work for free. She said she would keep an eye out for anyone that comes in asking for me and would help out if I needed anything else. Before I get into this, I did ask my boyfriend if he was okay with me posting this and he said he was. After my original post, I spoke to my boyfriend about what happened. He showed me the text between him and his mom and everything else that has happened. Things have been very tense between him and his family. His mom quit her job and decided she wants to be a housewife. His family, however, does not make enough money for her to live out her housewife fantasies. They have been comfortable with the amount they have, but with one kid in college and another heading to college in 2 years, quitting your job and relying on a single income is not a smart move. My boyfriend has expressed this to his parents and he continues to get 2 responses. His mom says that it's not his business, she gave up so many years taking care of him and his sister and he should be able to relax and do things she wants to do. His dad, although stressed about having to work more, says to leave his mom alone and just focus on school. This has been happening for quite a while, and my boyfriend has been dealing with all of this. He said that he didn't tell anyone because he was embarrassed by her behavior and the idea that down the line, he might not be as financially stable as he was promised he would be. In the past months, he has been staying at my place as well as his teammates' places more. I thought it was because of his season coming up and him wanting to spend more time with him, but he apparently isn't welcome at his home. Apparently, his mother said to him, "I don't need a hater like you to tell me how to live my life. If you're going to be a drag, you can leave." He only goes there to pick up his sister and drive her places and drop her off to school. As for Wednesday, I decided to go. I know a lot of people had mixed feelings about whether I should go or not, but I explained later on that this dinner was kind of a family tradition where all extended family came to one house and see each other. I know that despite what was going on with his mom and dad, this meant a lot to my boyfriend, and I know how close he is to his aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents. He said that he wanted to just lay low during dinner and not contribute to anything his mom says/cause a scene. He did say though if she brings up what happened at the salon or tries to do anything about me, he will do something about it. The dinner was at his house. We went around saying hi to all of his extended family and just hanging out with his sister. During dinner his mom started talking about doing things for the family and how she can't imagine someone in this family refusing to help another if they needed it. Her father, my boyfriend's grandpa, asked what she meant by that and she looked at me and said, "Well, you know, if you're looking to marry into a family, treating family members like regular nobody customers really lessens your chance of being accepted in." I could not believe the audacity of this woman. I was reading through your comments and saw that a lot of you told me to not bring it up and to just take the higher road or not give in to her nagging. I was planning on ignoring the comment, but she was staring at me while she was saying it and didn't look away, so I just kind of smiled and said, "Oh, I'm not sure what you mean." During this, most if not all the extended family was now paying attention to this conversation and were looking at his mom for her response. She scoffed and said, "I know what it's like to work a job, and still be kind and treat family with respect." My boyfriend looked at her and said very calmly, "What do you mean? You don't have a job, you quit." Apparently, no extended family and even my boyfriend's younger sister knew that his mom quit her job and doesn't work anymore. Apparently when a family member calls her, she responds saying that she's at work and she'll call them when she's done. My boyfriend's grandpa asked him what he meant and his mom tried to cut him off, but my boyfriend basically explained what's been going on since September. The whole family started questioning his mom and asking why she would do that. She only repeated that she wants to have a life and she's allowed to do whatever she wants. My boyfriend's little sister was really upset because she has a dance coming up and was looking for a dress that was a little out of her price range. She doesn't have a job, but she told her parents that she was looking for one so she could pay for her own dress. Her mother assured her that she didn't have to get a job and that her mom is working overtime so she can get the dress for her as a gift. His sister started crying and said that she could have been working for months had she known that her mom lied to her about getting that dress. My boyfriend and I left with his sister in the middle of the conversation because they were both getting very upset. As we were leaving, the whole family was still yelling at his mom about lying to the whole family and kicking her son out of his house. His sister and him stayed at my place for the weekend before she went back to her house. She is currently staying at her friend's house for a little bit because she doesn't want to go home to see her mom. Some of my boyfriend's aunts and uncles reached out to him and apologized for making him feel like he had to keep this secret. They said that if he needs anything in terms of college, food, and anything upcoming games, they will cover it. His dad reached out to him last week and said that his mom is upset with him for calling her out at dinner. He said well, he doesn't think that what his son did was bad, he had to have known that this would have started up a whole thing, it's better to just keep the peace. My boyfriend did not respond to him and says he probably won't for a long time. My boyfriend is doing much better, and says that he feels like a weight has been left off of his chest now that he's finally spoken about it. We are having a lazy day right now, which is what reminded me that I forgot to update this post, so I'm doing so now. Again, thank you for all the support and all the good advice, I'm really grateful.